It's a case of everything must go for the Albanese government today as it brings more than 30 bills to the Senate floor on the final sitting day of the year. The government's Black Friday wish list includes the social media ban, the Future Made in Australia bill, changes to the Reserve Bank and electoral reform.
It might have to take a rain check, though, on that last one. An 11th hour breakdown in negotiations with the coalition means it could be forced to shop around with the crossbench, and they're likely to drive a hard bargain, with the suspension of independent Senator Lydia Thorpe making their votes even more valuable. It's going to be a big day at Parliament House, and that's where political reporter Peter Lusted joins us. Peter, good morning to you. I'm sure you've steeled yourself for it, so it's a big day for politicians. What's on the agenda?
Yes, we're looking at, say, 36 bills that are listed for today. So Labor is likely to try to guillotine them. That is, stop any debate on them and force them to a vote. That's trying to get them through, or at very least be able to go to the election and say, look, we tried to move this, but we were blocked. Now, some of these bills will pass today. We know because the coalition have said that they will support them. That includes the social media ban for people under the age of 16, and also these 3 immigration bills, one of which would see Australia pay other countries to take non-citizens from detention. Now, there are other bills which we don't necessarily know the future of, and now those include tax credits for critical minerals, also build to rent, which aims to provide more affordable rental properties for people. There are also proposed changes to privacy laws and also the Reserve Bank. But what complicates matters even further today is, as you mentioned, the suspension of independent Senator Lydia Thorpe. She was suspended for the rest of the sitting week yesterday because she ripped up a motion from Senator Pauline Hanson and threw it at her. Now, the way that does complicate matters further is because the government, to get things through the Senate, needs to have the support of the Greens and at least 3 crossbenchers. If Lydia Thorpe isn't able to vote, that could make it tougher for them and may seem them need to get another vote from the crossbench. So just a little bit more drama, Emma, on a day that probably didn't need it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, speaking of drama, the government's electoral reforms could be in turmoil. What's going on there?
Yeah, so these reforms basically cap political donations to $800,000 per seat, but $90 million per party. And it's seen the crossbench say that it's essentially trying to disadvantage them and advantage the major parties. The drama today is that it seemed that the coalition were going to vote for it, but they have raised some 11th hour concerns. One of their concerns is that the threshold for which political donations have to be made public, it's around about $17,000 now, but we'd be brought down to $1,000 under this bill, and their concern is that, say, small business makes some, a donation of around $1,000, they could get blowback from the public. So that is something that the crossbench may actually support, the dropping it to $1,000, but overall the bill will need the support of the coalition. That's all likely to play out today.